This huge Nintendo Direct leak needs to get broken down, so let's get to it, guys. Let's break down this leak.
Block content.
What's happening, my Block buddies, and welcome to a brand new episode of Blocked Content's Leak Speak. My name is Callum, and this is going to be your content for today. I'm very excited today because there's a whole lot of content in this episode. We will talk about everything from Star Fox to the Soul Calibur series, and actually one of my favorite things about that was that Link actually joined in the GameCube version of Soul Calibur 2. Well, it seems that Link might join again, and also we have information on a weird game called Super Mario Circus, and even the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Fighters Pass. Yes, the newest character supposedly is leaked. So, of course, this is a crazy speculative leak to talk about today, but it's the thing that kind of drives us, right? It's the thing that we really want to talk about because it's getting our hopes and our fears all mixed up together and kind of talking about different ideas that different people might have. This might be a real thing. This could very much be someone making this up on the spot. But what we do here on Block Content is break those things down, kind of see what information from this a lot of people are saying, what's in the zeitgeist, what could Sakurai within Smash Bros. Pick up, what could Nintendo as a whole really learn from this, and what could potentially even be real, what could be happening, and what could actually be dropping in a big Nintendo Direct that might be happening really soon, because of course, we have just gotten that shadow dropped Super Mario 35th Anniversary Nintendo Direct, which was really awesome, had a lot of great reveals. And now, we also have had that Hyrule Warriors kind of Age of Calamity, really awesome sort of new trailer drop out of nowhere, a game announcement, and the previous times that this has happened within this year, we also got cool stuff like Pikmin 3 Deluxe and Paper Mario the Origami King. So Nintendo is not doing these big presentations anymore. They are dropping things left and right. So I could definitely see that being the case for a lot of information in here, but it seems like this is just talking about a general Nintendo Direct and not different things that are dropping. So maybe they are changing their strategy, or maybe there is a big Direct coming and this could be it. So I wanted to take the time to talk about all of that stuff with you guys today. And of course, I've been answering many of you guys' questions about Smash Bros. Ultimate and new fighters in our show Question Blocked, where I answer your questions. What do I think of your favorite game? How do you start making YouTube content? Well, whatever you can think of, send your question through to blockedcontentmail@gmail.com, and I will answer your question live on the show in our next Question Blocked episode. And of course, we're starting a brand new show, kind of a Let's Play show, but with that blocked content flavor. Is there any game that you really want us to play on the show? Please put it down in the comments below, and we will consider it for our brand new show. All right, guys, let's get into the content of today. That's talking all about this crazy Nintendo Direct leak. And I'll just read through it once, and then we can get back to every single thing that is here and kind of break down what is happening here and who is that character, right? Nintendo Direct leak. It will be streamed in the same week when Mario's 35th anniversary game releases, assuming this doesn't get popular. Animated reveal trailer. Dmitry Maximov is coming to Fighters Pass 2 as a Super Smash Bros. Ultimate DLC. Announcement of 1, a character showcase following the Direct, 2, a Smash Direct where all left unrevealed characters will be revealed, and a mode where all character models are replaced by sprites is teased. Soul Calibur 6 for Nintendo Switch, an exclusive Breath of the Wild style Link character. Then Alien Isolation 2, and then with no other info next to it, it just says Super Mario Circus. Then next is Star Fox 8. Each new vehicle unlocks a different arcade-like playstyle, like top-down, from the side, and so on. Nier Automata with other third-party games. An ActRaiser remake, Let It Die, and Super Nintendo Switch, a dedicated stationary home console. No game card slot, only digital games. Meant for people who already own a Switch, automatically downloads every game of your Switch account, and sharing of the game's save states between both consoles is a feature. Far more powerful with coming exclusive game offerings. Netflix will be a launch application, Super Nintendo Switch Online, free games, new and virtual console ports. Then ending with Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity gameplay. Play from the perspective of both sides, and a new Ganondorf as a shadow-like figure is teased? Well, there's so much to break down here. There's so much to unpack because a lot of this seems really out of left field and totally crazy. Of course, we've known Nintendo and we know that they can be quite crazy because they just dropped Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity, a game that no one has speculated about, that has not been leaked, and it's just out there now. So yes, it could potentially have a lot of information that is in fact happening. I think that stuff like a new Nintendo Switch is possible. I don't think that Super Nintendo Switch that they describe here is the way that they'll go. And also the idea of a new Star Fox game specifically made for Nintendo Switch makes all the sense in the world. I mean, with the gyro controls on the Switch, with the touchscreen controls that, you know, the screen could like function as something, but also just the mere fact that the Switch is more powerful, and that I don't think that they'll even do something like a port of Star Fox Zero. I don't think that that will happen, but of course it's Nintendo. They really like their deluxe editions as well. Now, the idea here that Soul Calibur 6 is coming to Nintendo Switch, I think that it will be really cool to play as Link from the Breath of the Wild, and it actually is really interesting to think about that character in sort of a different art style, right? Because we've only seen that really in Smash Brothers and maybe a little bit in the Hyrule Warriors like DLC stuff, but it would be really cool to see Link's moveset and kind of what he'll use with the runes and stuff like that, stopping time. I mean, that moveset for a character in a fighting game could be incredible. And of course, we've already seen some stuff like that in the Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity trailer, where essentially that's also sort of a fighting game, right? It's 1 against 1,000 gameplay. Now, another cool thing about this is that it has a lot of Super Smash Bros. Information included in it. This animated reveal trailer talks about a character called Dmitry Maximov, and maybe not a lot of you guys know this character, but yeah, the information that I have on hand says that this character is from the Darkstalkers like franchise and is of course a vampire-like character. Put some images up on the screen as well so you guys kind of know who we're talking about here. A character that has pyrokinesis, so can, you know, shoot fireballs and stuff like that. Almost feels like a character straight out of the like Castlevania universe, and actually looks to be a character that is a little bit more leaning towards a villain side than a hero side, which I think would be really cool. And of course, a character that has been in some crossovers, like even Namco crossovers and Capcom crossovers. So yeah, I don't think that it'll fit like perfectly well. And it's of course another humanoid character and another character that not a lot of audiences are familiar with, but that alone does make me consider it a little bit because it's out of left field. Terry was kind of out of left field. Joker was definitely out of left field before we had no idea that a character like that was possible. So yeah, I think that it is possible, but not hugely possible, right? Now, also the idea here that we will get even more Smash Brothers information, like a Smash Direct where all the unrevealed characters will be revealed. I mean, that is such a Sakurai thing to do, but they are robbing themselves of these huge reveals that could actually be very beneficial to their marketing campaign. So yeah, I don't know if they'll do that, but also a character showcase following the Direct is very Sakurai, right? Like playing that character and kind of finding out what the feel is of that specific character. So that's something that I would be behind. That really feels like something very interesting. So yeah, it's been a very long time since we've talked this in depth about that kind of stuff, but I would be very excited to find out if it's real. Now, another tiny thing that I wanted to mention is that some people are really excited about Geno. In our previous video that of yesterday, please check that out. At the end of this video, there will be a card that you can click and you can actually watch that video about Geno in Smash Ultimate. I mean, the evidence is kind of piling up, and this person has compiled it together saying, Nintendo strikes another Metroid 2 remake. Samus Returns is announced. Nintendo strikes Super Mario Battle Royale. Super Mario Bros. 35 is announced. Nintendo strikes a Super Mario 64 PC port project, 3D Mario Collection. Nintendo strikes Megalovania on YouTube. Sans gets in as a Mii costume. Nintendo strikes Super Mario RPG music on YouTube. And then of course Nintendo takes down Legacy XP, which has Geno in it. And then they announce a Mario Brothers special tournament for Super Smash Bros. Say more details will come about it. It's coming together. Imran Khan, Rise, Jeff Grubb, and Hot Girl Video 69 keep hinting at Geno. Geno's in Smash, baby. Yeah, I mean, that compiles everything pretty well. I'm really curious what you guys think of all this crazy news of today, like regarding all that Nintendo Direct nonsense and even that cool Geno stuff. So let me know what you guys think of this. If you comment down below, that could actually be featured and read out loud in our next video, and that would be really awesome. Today's comment question is, do you actually believe anything that was said here? And if so, what do you believe? Well, as for a previous comment question winner, our answer comes to us from our very own user, Gito. Maynez, saying, Geno has been one of my most beloved video game characters for over 20 plus years. Super Mario RPG was my first RPG altogether, and Geno always gave me that spark of joy when I was a child. Sadly, even if I would totally love playing with him, I don't think he will be playable, other than one of those deluxe costumes for me Gunner. I believe that Nintendo will be picking characters that represent a bigger picture, like Rayman, Crash, or Sora. Also, even with all the information and evidence that lead to Geno as a character, we have learned that Nintendo is shadow dropping everything lately, and some of those news are total mysteries until the announcement. I don't think Geno will make it. Still, I hope I'm wrong. So thank you so much for sending in your comment. I hope you're wrong as well, and I love hearing about, you growing up with the character of Geno and it sparking joy within you. That actually happens for a lot of people that have played that game originally, because that game had such a unique style and feeling to it. I still really fondly remember the music as well, and just the idea that Mario universe finally opened up and had a lot of dialogue and, different weird characters that didn't feel like they fit into Mushroom Kingdom, I think was really cool. So I would be waiting for more Geno news if I were you. So thank you so much for sending in your comments. These are always so much fun to do. And of course, a huge shout out to your latest Patreon supporters. You guys actually standing behind this channel, as you've been doing for the past couple of months, supporting me in this journey of making blocked content an even bigger thing. I mean, reaching 40,000 subscribers has been a huge deal, and it's only onward from here, right? So if you want to support the channel, please go to patreon.com/blockedcontent. It'd mean the world to me. And remember, if you're not yet a member of the Blocked Content family yet, hit subscribe now, smash that like button, and ring the bell for notifications. And all the news and fun you care about will be delivered on the daily to you. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you around the corner where there's always more blocked content. See ya!